What if I told you that just 5 minutes after waking up could be the difference between aging with strength or surrendering to decline? Modern science and ancient Shaolin monks agree. These simple morning habits protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and keep you moving with ease after 65. If you wake up feeling stiff, tired, or foggy, this is your second chance. Let me show you how. Good morning, dear friend, and welcome back to Elderly Life Lessons. You've just opened your eyes. The light is gentle, the air quiet, and for a brief moment the world is still. This, right here, is the sacred space between sleep and waking, an overlooked moment filled with untapped power. If you are over 65, the first few minutes after you wake up are more important than you've ever been told. They are not just routine, they are a choice, a chance, a doorway to 30 more years of strength, of clarity, of life. Today we will explore how a few gentle but deliberate actions each morning can protect your heart, your mind, and your independence. These steps are simple, and yet they are profound. They do not come from a laboratory, but from centuries of discipline, from the teachings of the Shaolin tradition, as passed down by monks like Heng. And today, modern science confirms what these ancient masters always knew. What you do in the first 5 minutes of your morning sets the rhythm for your entire day and the trajectory of your aging journey. There is something beautiful about these small rituals. They require no money, no equipment, no perfect health. They ask only for your presence. A quiet commitment to honor the life that still flows through you. You may have aches, you may feel slow, but inside you still lives a strength, a clarity, a spark that longs to be kindled. This is not about becoming a warrior. It is about becoming aware. It is about aging with grace and not surrendering to decline. So take a breath, sit with me for a while and listen closely, not just with your ears but with your heart, because this is your time, and it begins now. Let's begin with the first ritual, one so simple that most overlook its power: hydration. You might believe that sleep is rest, that it restores your energy. And while that is true, during those quiet hours, your body is also slowly losing moisture. Every breath you exhale carries a trace of water. Your skin, even in the cool of night, releases vapor. You awaken not only from sleep, but also from a quiet depletion. The first sign is often subtle: a dry mouth, tight skin, or a hint of dizziness when you rise. Yet inside, something more dangerous may be happening. Your blood, now thicker from fluid loss, is harder to circulate. Your heart, still adjusting from its nighttime rhythm, must push harder. And this, my friend, is why more strokes and heart attacks occur in the early morning than at any other time, especially after age 65. But there is a remedy, gentle, ancient, powerful. Before you take your first step, before you touch your phone or brew your coffee, pause. Reach for a glass of room temperature water. Not cold. Cold shocks the system, tightens the vessels. Instead, room temperature with the juice of a quarter lemon. Why lemon? Because this humble fruit carries a burst of vitamin C, a cleansing bitterness, and potassium that reawakens your digestive system and supports your heart. It speaks to the liver, which has worked all night to purify your blood. With that water, you are not just quenching thirst. You are telling your organs, I see you, I thank you, I support you. It may seem small, too simple, but this single ritual, done daily, improves blood pressure, supports brain function, and sets your metabolism in motion. In the silence of the morning, let water be your first medicine. Not pills, not caffeine, but life itself. Now your body is hydrated, but it's still stiff from hours of stillness. This leads us to the second ritual, movement. After many hours of peaceful sleep, it's entirely natural for your blood to settle, your joints to feel a little stiff, and your circulation to slow down. This is precisely why many older adults might experience a fleeting moment of dizziness, feel a bit off balance, or even mentally foggy when they first stand up. And yet, so often, we simply push through the day, trying to force our bodies into action, before they've had a chance to gently awaken. This, my dear friends, is not the Shaolin way. In their tradition, and in our own gentle approach, we don't rush or attack the day. Instead, we seek to gently align with it, to move with its natural rhythm. So, before you even consider stepping away from the comforting warmth of your bed, take just one precious minute. Plant your feet gently on the floor, about shoulder width apart, feeling the solid ground beneath you. Breathe deeply, allowing your lungs to fill with the fresh morning air. As you inhale, slowly raise your arms gracefully above your head, feeling a gentle stretch. Then, lower them slowly, consciously releasing any lingering tension from your sleep. Next, roll your shoulders back 5 times, then gently forward 5 times. Carefully rotate your neck, feeling the subtle release of any stiffness. And finally, perform 10 slow, deliberate heel raises, feeling your calves engage. These small, gentle movements are not strenuous exercise. They are a tender reset for your circulation. They send a clear, loving signal to your brain. We are ready to begin, with grace and intention. They help deliver fresh oxygen to your awakening mind, bring a sense of balance to your limbs, and infuse your entire day with a gentle, flowing energy. Just 1 minute of this mindful movement can significantly reduce your risk of stroke, wonderfully boost your mental clarity, and genuinely enhance your mood. It's not about working out, it's about a gentle awakening. Your body is now hydrated and moving, but there's a silent thief stealing strength as you age: muscle loss. Your body is now wonderfully hydrated, and your blood is beginning to flow with a gentle rhythm. But what about your precious muscles? Especially after the age of 65, something subtle but significant begins to occur. A silent, often unseen process, a gentle adversary, can start to subtly diminish your strength. It's known as catabolism, which is the natural breakdown of your own muscle tissue to generate energy. Why does this happen? Because in the first hour or so after waking, your body is in a fasted state, meaning it hasn't received any nutrients for several hours. If it doesn't receive protein from an external source, it begins to draw it from within, from your muscles. And year by year, if left unaddressed, this can subtly lead to a gradual reduction in strength, a feeling of frailty, and, unfortunately, an increased risk of falls. So, our third vital ritual is early nourishment. It's crucial that within 30 minutes of waking, you gently provide your body with clean, easily digestible protein. This doesn't need to be a heavy meal that sits uncomfortably. It could be something as light and easy as a small protein shake, a couple of simply boiled eggs, or even a spoonful of yogurt blended with a little protein powder. The key is simply that it is there, that you offer this gift to your body. This single consistent act has been remarkably shown to reduce muscle loss by as much as 60% over a period of 5 years. Beyond that, it helps to beautifully balance your blood sugar levels, gently curbs unwanted cravings throughout the day, and significantly enhances your cognitive performance. You don't need to prepare a full, elaborate breakfast, but it is profoundly important to gently feed your strength before the demands of the day truly begin. The fourth step is one that most people rarely consider, yet it could be the very reason some elders continue to dance through life with ease, while others struggle with simple movements. This crucial step is mobility. After a night of beautiful stillness, your joints can feel a little dry, a bit resistant. The precious fluid that keeps them moving smoothly, called synovial fluid, naturally thickens a little during rest. If you try to move without gently loosening them, your bones can, subtly and over time, rub against each other. This can regrettably lead to inflammation, discomfort, and even long-term damage. But here's the wonderful news. This can be beautifully prevented in just 90 seconds. Right after your gentle circulation reset, simply sit comfortably on the edge of your bed. Begin by rotating your ankles gently, 10 times in each direction, feeling the movement flow. Then, carefully rotate your knees, allowing them to move with ease. Now, stand up slowly and, holding onto a chair for gentle support, slowly twist your torso from left to right, feeling a gentle stretch. Lean softly from side to side, then roll your shoulders with a sense of release. Throughout these movements, remember to breathe deeply and with intention. These are not rigorous workouts. They are tender invitations to move, a loving message to your body that says, I honor your many years, and I will not push beyond your gentle strength. Mobility is true freedom. To lose it is to risk losing a precious part of your independence. But to lovingly practice it, even for a brief moment each morning, is to step into each new day with a beautiful sense of balance and grace.
And now, we arrive at the fifth and perhaps most sacred step. You have lovingly awakened your body, nurtured it with hydration, movement, and nourishment. But what of your precious mind? If your thoughts feel clouded, if your memory seems to fade, or if you find yourself feeling anxious or scattered, then all the physical preparation, while beneficial, won't fully bring about the peace and clarity you deserve. So, before the beautiful symphony, or sometimes the gentle clamor, of the world truly enters your life, take just 1 minute for profound mental clarity. Find a quiet moment to sit in gentle silence, close your eyes softly, and simply begin to remember yesterday. But do so in reverse. What did you eat? Who did you speak with? What color was the sky as the day unfolded? How did you truly feel at different moments? This small, yet incredibly powerful practice builds something truly remarkable called cognitive reserve. This is your brain's inherent ability to remain strong, adaptable, and resilient, even as you gracefully age. Neuroscientists are now wonderfully confirming that individuals who engage in this simple daily practice tend to remain sharper, more focused, and more engaged for longer periods. Their minds maintain a beautiful adaptability, even when others might begin to struggle. This isn't about rigorous memory training. It's about cultivating a deep sense of presence, a profound respect for the day that has just passed. It sends a clear, loving signal to your mind. I am awake, I am aware, and I am still beautifully learning. So now, you hold the wisdom. Just 5 precious minutes, 5 intentional steps: hydration, movement, nourishment, mobility, clarity. They are wonderfully simple, incredibly gentle, yet profoundly powerful. The world around us sometimes whispers that aging is an inevitable decline, that growing older inherently means growing weaker. But, my dear elder friend, that is simply not the truth. That is a story often told by those who may not yet understand the profound beauty of discipline and the limitless power of personal choice. So, tomorrow morning, even before the beautiful demands of the world begin to call your name, lovingly reclaim those 5 minutes. Stand tall, drink slowly, move gently, nourish your body with intention, and remember your day with deep gratitude. Because these minutes, seemingly small, are not insignificant. They are truly the most powerful minutes of your day, and quite possibly, the most transformative minutes of your life. And if you find yourself wondering where to begin, the answer is beautifully simple. Just begin. You don't need to strive for perfection in all 5 steps immediately. Start with just one. Let that one step become your gentle anchor, your loving foundation. Then, gradually, gracefully, build upon it. Allow your morning to become a sacred ritual, a cherished time of honoring your body, your breath, and your magnificent being. You are not simply here to survive your later years. You are here to absolutely thrive in them, with deep peace, unwavering strength, and profound wisdom. This, dear friend, is truly the Shaolin way, and it can be your way too. Will you try just one of these rituals tomorrow? Pick one: drinking warm lemon water, moving gently, or taking a moment for mental clarity, and see how it changes your day. Leave a comment below and tell me which one you'll start with. Your future self will thank you. We're so glad you joined us today. If something touched your heart or sparked a new idea, share it in the comments. We'd really love to hear from you. Your words mean a lot to us and help keep this channel growing. If you do one, I'm done lighting us between. If this video is helpful for you, please give it a like, share it with someone who might need it, and don't hesitate to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to spending time with you again in the next video.